Of his wonderful story, passing for over 900 yards already on the season. No interceptions, 6 touchdowns. Out of the backfield, Edwards in space. Dynamic and explosive. Pressure coming. Sanders got rid of it. In traffic, incomplete, and picked off. The first interception thrown of the season by Sanders into the arms of Henry Blackburn. It was off of the hands of Jimmy Horn, and they brought a little bit of heat on Colorado's quarterback that time, Shedeur Sanders.
They did. They got a 5-man pressure, got a hit on Shedeur Sanders. They said that they were going to do this to try and put some pressure on him. And then in the back end, as you see there, Henry.
Sanders gets rid of it quickly. That's Hunter. Oh, man. He took some ankles out at the 45, put it on the ground. It's loose, and it's coming back the other way. Hards the third, strolls into the end zone. Touchdown. Travis. Let's see how they react. 6:09 to go in the opening quarter. Sanders completes it. That's Weaver still on his feet. And a couple of nice
State right now, getting a lot of defenders to the football. These guys are running and hitting.
Here's Hunter on the receiver screen. Makes the catch. Tried to apply the straight arm, brought down, but he picked up the first down.
Thing that Gatkuth was able to get Travis before he was able to break out into the open, because that might have been 6.
And an incomplete pass.
Game. That they right now seem like they're pressing a little bit, almost like they need to calm down, make sure they're securing the football, catching the football, and just executing sound fundamentals.
Got to look at Sean Lewis, the offensive coordinator, moment ago, downfield, incomplete, but a flag down.
And have an intimidation factor about them.
Sanders with a clean pocket, gets rid of it. Pass complete once again to Hankerson. Brought down right near the line of scrimmage. 5 receiver formation on 3rd down and 8. Sanders got a man. Touchdown! Clean! Weaver, the receiver. Well, revenge is a dish best served in the end zone.
This is just a coverage bust to the right side of your screen. You're going to see the flat defender does not carry that.
Sanders gets it out quick. Edwards brought down at the 30 points.
No doubt about it. Look, one of the things you're seeing, though, is on the part of Colorado State, they are making tackles in the open field. Not a whole lot of yardage after the catch. They're getting a lot of hats to the ball.
Right, on the previous play. 3rd and 4 for Shedeur. Down the middle, almost intercepted at midfield.
Bit up.
They run a little twist up front. Sanders, there's a flag down. Sanders brought down at about the 48-yard line. A gain of 8 on the play if it stands. Mejia Pastor making the tackle on the play. Here's the call.
Personal foul, face mask, number 65 of the offense. 15-yard penalty, replay first down.
Let's take another look. It's been a picture of poise. Very precise in his calculations. Underneath to Edwards. And that's going to be a loss of about a yard. Q has more.
Yes, Shedeur has this young man, nicknamed Grown, doesn't shrink from the big stage.
He completes the pass, Q to Edwards on the edge, out of bounds at about the 30. You know, Coach Prime was telling us.
And skilled at the quarterback position, and he'll show that here tonight.
Using his legs here, escapes, lunging forward for about the 43-yard line, and there's an injured player. Silence today outside of that fumble that he had, which was recovered for a Colorado State score. Sanders, Kamara, got him by the ankle and took him down at the 14. Mohamed Kamara who was shaken up a moment ago, makes it 3rd down and long.
I mean, just watch Mohamed Kamara right here. Really just go speed to power. You see there. He's going with speed. He's trying to work the high side, and then he just decides.
Game wrecker. Sanders gets it out quickly. They set up the screen, and nowhere to go for Jimmy Horn. The Rams defense handled a lot of the attention well, but they didn't handle the pressure from the front rush, and look who's there. Kamara again. He has been irrepressible up front tonight. That's his 2nd sack of the evening, and Coach Prime has some buttons to press inside that locker room, Lewis.
You're going to see Kamara lined up here. Defensive coordinator Freddie Banks said, look, you're going to see him all over the place. Defensive end, defensive tackle, 2-point, 3-point. And you see there, the little jet stunt inside, pressure right down the middle.
Sanders tripped up and brought down for the sack by Pierce. And it's 4th down, a quick 3 and out. And the anguish etched across the countenance of the faces of the fans here.
I'll tell you, right here, you're going to see Shedeur Sanders roll out here to the left. And you're going to see this. He has a wide receiver coming open on the post, and he just isn't able to get his eyes down the field.
Sanders has time, got rid of it, completed the 34. Jimmy Horn hung on to it, but got nailed. Wow.
The cornerback and wide receiver apparently done for the day. That's like losing 2 players in 1 for the Buffaloes.
So they are perhaps in slight crisis mode without one of their key cards. Incomplete, intended for Horn. Took his eye off the football from Rafi, who actually takes directions. I heard them say, right, turn. Pass complete for the 1st down to the tight end.
Grass, because the Bison is carrying you. It says you just got to keep your legs moving.
Yeah.
She's 850 pounds, and she can hit 25 miles an hour.
Oh, that time Wilkerson, Q.
And has provided a little bit of a spark for him out of the backfield, catching the football, running the football with authority.
Sanders complete to his tight end, Harrison, again.
15 yards down the field, behind the linebackers. They need to keep attacking that area of the football field.
19-yard gain. Here's the tunnel screen. And that was shut down right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Complete to Jim. Shedeur Sanders, 7 of 8 to start the 2nd half. Has a clean pocket. Complete. Michael Harrison quickly becoming a favorite target.
Look at it and then sneak somebody in behind it. And here comes the pressure.
Shedeur got rid of it. Complete to Weaver, who came back to the
man type of coverage with a safety over the top.
Let's see if they take a shot. They come underneath instead. The pass complete out to the 40-yard line. That's Jimmy Horn, who Coach Prime was coaching up on the sidelines and loving on him during the break a moment ago. Hector making the tackle. Sanders gets riveted open. 1st down catch. Dawson with the reception down to the 30-yard line. 1st down for the Buffalo.
Snap of the ball.
Sanders over the middle, off the hands of his intended receiver, Dawson. And right back to him. That time couldn't squeeze. Shedeur Sanders' numbers tonight. Leads the FBS in passing yards per game. Edwards motions out of the backfield. They go empty. Right into a tight window. The completion to Dawson went right back to him for the 1st down.
What is this running the grass and finding open holes?
Sanders drills it again, complete to his tight end, Harrison. 1st and goal, Colorado.
When you don't get pass rush and you're not getting good reroutes and all your defenders are just looking back at the quarterback, against a guy this good, he is going to move the football up and down the field at will against you.
Got an injured player down on the field. One more look at that completion.
I mean, you see it. He's able to step up. You see the zone hole, and you see the tight end, Michael Harrison. He's just throwing in this zone coverage that they have been running a lot of between the 20s.
Let's see what he does on 1st and 10. Going to use his legs here. And slides down and rolls full
High zone coverage.
against an empty formation. Sanders gets down safely at the 42. Meanwhile, Kamara, number 8, coming off the edge. Back in the football game, incomplete. In and out of the arms of Xavier Weaver.
In this game already.
There's Kamara back in the ball game. Little receiver screen here. And out to the 48.
Run hitter in every sense of the word.
Sanders moved off his spot. Broke one tackle. And put his hat down and got inside the reigning Heisman Trophy winner.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's pretty good.
2nd and 1. Sanders behind his receiver, but caught Weaver at the 15. And they move the chains. A 9-yard gain. There's a look at some of the guys I was alluding to. We saw Cameron Ward last week in Pullman. Talented guy as well.
I'll tell you, Shedeur Sanders right now, he's going to have to run up what they're trying to do.
Pass is caught at the 1, and now they're saying incomplete. Had some indecision earlier tonight on that Horton grab with conflicting signals actually from the officials. See what they say here.
Yep.
3 on the field is an incomplete forward pass.
Pressure coming. Sanders got away. Not that time. Sacked back at the 28-yard line. Unremitting pursuit. 2 timeouts to go. Edwards going to pick up about 2.
You got to attack the middle of the field. It's open.
Out of his end zone. Sanders. Boy, great catch across his body. Michael Harrison, the tight end. He's made several grabs tonight. Sanders complete. Dawson down the sidelines. Steps out of bounds at about the 33.
Shown that when he started doing this in the 3rd quarter, Shedeur started getting into a rhythm because he wasn't being pressured and felt comfortable in the pocket.
Has time and throws it away. No grounding, went beyond the line of scrimmage. Receiver in the area. It'll be Sanders. Complete. And still on his feet. Weaver down to the 42. They get up to the line of scrimmage quickly.
It's so wide. We've been talking about it all night.
And a flag down on the far side of the field. And we're going to have a procedure penalty. Boy, that is a real setback. If you're talking about Colorado. That's Jimmy Horn Jr. with 2 timeouts remaining. Shedeur Sanders. Poise will be put to a test here. A guy that is tutored by none other than Tom Brady. To the far side of the field, Edwards out of bounds. Flag down. Pass complete to Weaver.
They weren't set. They're going to call this one Michael Harrison, the tight end, number 87. He wasn't set before the ball was snapped. We're in hurry-up mode like this.
To the motion. Number 87 offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
Boy, another deleterious penalty on the Buffaloes. That one really sting if you're Colorado. Sanders. Downfield. Got him in. Horn. Atonement. Touchdown. He shook Blackburn out of his socks after the catch. And now they'll go for 2 to tie.
Shedeur Sanders did an exceptional job of getting the safety to think as though he was trying to hit the tight end down the middle. They were playing a cover 2. The safety starts to lean towards the middle, and then he hits to kind of slot fade route down the boundary.
What a
This is this great quarterbacking. Great quarterbacking. Watch this safety right here. Watch him be influenced by this tight end going down the seam. Then you're going to see Jimmy Horn just come out here like this. Shedeur's just going to look at the he's going to look at that safety, drift to his left, and there you see Horn going down the boundary. And it's all because of the fact that they had started hitting the middle of the field.
Horn and Weaver set wide to the bottom of your screen, out of frame right now. He pulls it out, and we're tied. Edwards motions into the backfield. Blitz coming. Shedeur gets it up in the air, into the end zone. And incomplete. Intended for Weaver. Closely covered by Anusian. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 25.
That's real good coverage by Anusian. You see them kind of hand fight in the pocket. Real good coverage on the part of Anusian.
2nd and 10. Sanders with a little bit more time. Runs. There's going to be a face mask. You could see it even from 2 stories high from our broadcast position. Mohamed Kamara. So there's going to be a
personal foul, face mask, defense.
1st down. It's going to move it all the way down to the. Got a little trips to the left of Sanders. Fires, incomplete, and a flag down. That's going to be a late hit. Sanders ended up taking a blow. It was right there.
It's Mohamed Kamara again.
Number 8 defense.
Critical errors. As good of a game as he's played, those are 2 bad plays. You see the helmet under the chin.
Previous plays under review for purposes of reviewing potential targeting.
That's absolutely targeting. You could see Shedeur Sanders' head snap back. The crown of the helmet hits him right in the ear hole, right underneath the chin.
Well, they're going to take a look at this. That was Dad. That was Dad fixing his son's mouth a little bit. Might have took a good shot
right here. Boom.
Yeah, the crown. Yeah.
That's just. I mean, I don't know how many.
We checked really the boxes there, right?
Yeah, we don't really need to see any more. I mean, you can see his helmet just turned sideways right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his.
He was sacked 8 times last week. And the Rams approaching that number right now. They got 4. Got a little trips to the left of Sanders. Fires, incomplete, and a flag down. That's going to be a late hit. Sanders ended up taking a blow. It was right there.
It's Mohamed Kamara again.
Number 8 defense.
Critical errors. As good of a game as he's played, those are 2 bad plays. You see the helmet under the chin.
Previous plays under review for purposes of reviewing potential targeting.
That's absolutely targeting. You could see Shedeur Sanders' head snap back. The crown of the helmet hits him right in the ear hole, right underneath the chin.
Well, they're going to take a look at this. That was Dad. That was Dad fixing his son's mouth a little bit. Might have took a good shot
right here. Boom.
Yeah, the crown. Yeah.
That's just. I mean, I don't know how many.
We checked the boxes there, right?
Yeah, we don't really need to see any more. I mean, you can see his helmet just turned sideways right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his.
He was sacked 8 times last week. And the Rams approaching that number right now. They got 4. They go empty, 5 receivers. Sanders pulls, got it, touchdown Harrison. Remember, it was Harrison that caught the 2-point conversion.
Harrison was the third guy in the trips to the right side of the formation, and he sees Shedeur Sanders and makes it much more difficult.
Sanders gets rid of it, complete, down to the 15, inside the 10, Weaver. The
line has continued to try and protect better and better here in the second half.
Sanders open, there he is again, touchdown Harrison. He gave it the I can't believe it either. And the Buffaloes here in the second overtime. Sanders got rid of it. He got it. Weaver this time. If you didn't know this was a rivalry game, you know it now. Incredible drama and performance.
Really, it's just right here on the touchdown. You're going to see this against the cover 2 look. You're going to see the tight end go across the field, and then instead of just hooking up here, he turns it vertical and then gets down in between the hash and the numbers. Look at this. Look at this conversion. That's called, we know exactly the counter to cover 2. And here, you just have some confusion on the outside here between the safeties in the corner. They're sending a max blitz. You see 7 guys rushing here. And they just turn loose Weaver in the back of the end zone.